In court, every story sounded convincing, until the judge broke it down with pure facts and numbers. The moment the excuses ended, reality stepped in, and everything got exposed instantly.
Ms. Doug, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, Judge. Well, I'm bringing Tim to court today because he's not taking care of his children, his responsibility, and I need help. So I'm requesting for child support.
All right, when you say he's not taking care of his responsibility, what do you mean by that?
All right, guys. This one gets wild fast because what looks like a simple child support case turns into a full-blown money showdown where a mother of 3 says she's doing everything alone while the father is out partying and throwing cash in clubs. But then he steps in claiming he's been paying her $10,000 a month, which sounds huge, until the judge asks for proof and everything starts to fall apart. So now the real question is he actually supporting his kids? Or is this all just talk?
Financially, is he not picking them up?
He's
because
not,
you know, that can mean a lot of things.
Exactly. So he's not picking them up. I'm having to pay someone to go pick the kids up from daycare.
Okay. You're paying them, you said?
I'm paying out of pocket.
How much are you paying?
Approximately less.
Okay.
There's 3 different schools that they have to go to pick up the kids, daycare and after school care, and he's not contributing.
Okay.
I also carry the kids on medical.
All right. How much is that?
Medical is $250 a month.
Is that for, how many children do you all have?
Right away, the mother comes in with specific, believable expenses like $200 per week just to get the kids transported and $250 a month for medical, and that matters a lot in court because judges rely on consistent, detailed numbers to build a financial picture, and compared to that, the father hasn't offered anything concrete yet. So already you can feel the balance shifting toward her side, because real costs backed by routine always carry more weight than general claims.
Assuming you know that Tim has money somewhere, you know he can pay for it?
Oh, Judge, he has money.
Okay.
Yes, he has money. He's in the club every weekend throwing, I have receipts.
Okay, what kind of receipts do you have?
Screenshots from Facebook, Instagram. I mean, I'm blocked, but I have family members that follow him.
Just telling all your business.
First off, that's cap.
What? Excuse me, no, what did you say?
That's
a cap?
That's cap, yeah.
She doesn't have on the cap.
Cap means that's lying. She's lying.
Oh, okay, this that new age.
That's that new age.
How you spell that?
C-A-P.
C-A-P,
Exactly
like
how
a
it
regular cap.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I learned something new.
So is
All
it
right.
fake money that you're throwing to him?
No, it's fake what you talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get to Tim. Tim, we'll get to you in just a minute so I can hear about all this capping that she's over here doing, okay? Okay. All right. Now, I mean, he said it's cap. He said you are not telling the truth. Is that true?
he's being untruthful.
Okay. Is that a screenshot you have right there?
Yes,
Looks
ma'am.
like, okay.
It's a screenshot, several screenshots of him in the club. The strip club, might I add,
Okay.
throwing money on the stages.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Now things take a turn when she brings up screenshots of him in the club throwing money, and while that's not direct proof of income, it absolutely paints a lifestyle picture that judges pay attention to. Because if someone says they can't afford their kids but appears to be spending freely, it creates a contradiction, and when he calls it cap, it might sound confident. But confidence without proof doesn't hold up when the court is looking for facts.
Stacks, chains, everything, Judge.
So give me the backstory of this relationship. Like, you all just did not wake up one day and decided that you can't get along, and you're saying he doesn't financially support the kids. How did we get here?
Well, Judge, I should have known better.
What do you mean?
I met him at the club.
Oh, okay. So the same club that he's throwing
correct.
the money at, you were there too?
I was at the, yes.
Was he throwing the money at you?
No,
or?
I
okay.
was just there
That's
as a
okay.
patron.
That's
Yes.
cap.
Mr. Tim.
She know I spent about $2,000 on her that night.
Okay. Well, we'll get to you in just a minute so we can hear about
Seriously, Tim.
this throwing of money.
Seriously.
Well,
Miss Doug, pay attention to me.
Well, Judge,
now you were in the club as a
money.
patron.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
say as a patron.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And he was appealing to me. He had, he was suave. So he approached me, and we exchanged numbers.
Okay.
And then the next day we went out from there, we just were inseparable until he started back clubbing. I guess the kids became too much for him.
Oh, okay. So in between that time, you all had the 3 kids.
Correct.
Got you. Okay.
So
All
we've
right.
been on again, off again, more off than on. And I need help with these kids now. They're growing.
How long have you all been off?
The backstory actually adds even more context because they met in the same environment he's still spending money in, and now years later she's raising 3 kids alone while he's still tied to that same lifestyle, which subtly reinforces her argument that his priorities haven't shifted, and in family court that kind of pattern matters, because judges don't just look at numbers, they look at behavior over time.
Arizona, I mean,
No, what part she's capping about is me not taking care of the kids.
okay.
I'm a firm believer. I take care of mine.
All right. Now, define what you mean by taking care of your children, because she just said that she's paying someone $200 a week to transport your kids and pick them up and take them to daycare in different schools. So, are you not helping with that?
No, I help with that too.
All right.
That's cap as well. You know what I'm saying?
How
Like,
do you,
How do I contribute?
yeah, how do you do that?
I give you about like, how much I give you a month? I give you like, what?
If you gave it to me, you would know.
So you should know.
That's
I
a
gave it to
good
you.
point.
If you gave it to me, you should know.
I gave you.
That's a good point, Mr. Hall.
I gave her 10K, right?
10K as in 10,000?
10K and 10,000.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
All right. Hold on one second. Miss Doug, did he give you $10,000?
That would be a lie.
Okay.
A whole lie.
That's cap.
So,
This is the biggest moment so far because he claims he gave her $10 a month, which is massive and would completely change the case if true. But the second the judge asks for receipts, bank transfers, or anything to verify it, there's nothing, and that's where cases collapse. Because in court, if you can't prove it legally, it didn't happen. So now that huge claim actually starts working against him instead of helping him.
numbers look like.
Well, okay, so the numbers is I gave her 10K a month,
All right.
right? For the
I have that.
For the child support,
10K a month
10K a month.
for how many months?
For how many months?
Yeah.
Probably about like 7, 8.
7, 8 months.
Who's counting? You know what I'm saying?
Me, I'm counting.
Of course.
You ain't gave
But-
10K in 9 years.
I'm talking. So,
Did you call her baby?
yeah, you know, she got my heart. She had my kids, so like she always got my heart.
So why don't y'all just get back together?
Nah,
I'm a pass.
Oh,
it's
okay.
been there, done that. Ain't
That's
gonna
a
go back. Yeah.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
So, Mr. Hall, you said you gave her this money. She's saying no. Don't have any receipts or anything to confirm it.
It's not looking real good, is it?
It's not. What do you do for a living?
I'm a rapper.
You're a rapper? Okay. And how much money do you make?
I make about like 200,000.
Then he doubles down, saying he makes around $200 a year as a rapper, and this is where it gets risky, because once you state income in court, that number becomes part of the official record. And even if you later try to reduce it or explain expenses, the judge can still rely on your original statement. So without documents to support deductions or lower earnings, that 200K figure becomes the foundation for everything.
30,000, you know what I'm saying, to myself that I can use for myself and what I want to do.
Which is throwing it in the club.
Which is throwing it in the club, of course.
Mr.
You know what
Hall,
I'm saying? So
Mr. Hall,
she's taking all my money.
Mr. Hall,
Yes, ma'am.
I may look young, but I wasn't born yesterday, okay?
Okay.
Do not come in here and waste my time.
I ain't wasting your time.
You and I both know that I have heard that song and dance over and over again, where people come in here and say that, but the moment they realize they're more than likely, or if there's a possibility they could be placed on child support, they try to diminish it and say, oh, I don't make this much, but it really is that much. You follow me?
I'm following you, but here's the thing.
The
though.
math ain't mathing.
Here's
It's
the
not.
thing, though. She takes a chunk out of my money. Then you gotta understand too. I got a rap career.
All
So I
right.
put a lot into that, so that way I can feed mine. Don't do that. Don't do that. We trying to put on a good show for these people.
Well, no, you don't. That's this with me, because you paying child support is going to be based on the evidence that I hear. And as of right now, you haven't said anything or provided me with anything that would totally go against what she just said. You said you're giving her all of this money, $10,000 for 7 to 8 months. That's between $70,000 and $80,000 real. Testimonial evidence is evidence, and she's saying she didn't receive it. You're not showing anything that would suggest you gave it to her. So
So it's giving cap right now.
That's what you said.
It's giving lies.
Giving lies.
Yeah.
What is given is insufficient evidence. That's what it's given, okay? So, I mean, without anything showing that you've actually given her this money, I can only go off of your word. And you said you made...
This is the turning point where the judge calls out a pattern she's clearly seen many times before. People claiming high income when it benefits them, but suddenly minimizing it when child support comes into play. And when she says the math ain't mathing, she's basically saying the story doesn't line up with reality, and from that moment on, she stops entertaining explanations and focuses only on what can actually be proven.
$200,000 a year.
Yeah.
So is that true or is that not true?
That's true.
Okay.
So like, the rapping, that's where it goes to. That's where the majority of it goes to, for sure.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
So is it possible that $200,000 is your bottom line and you actually make more?
Nah,
Because you just agreed with her when she was talking about throwing money in the club.
I make less.
All right. Well, I tell you what, when you bring something in here that suggests that you make less, as well as suggests that you've given her $70,000, $80,000 1099s or anything to show that you're paying other people, any expenses, anything like that.
This is my expense right here.
Okay, Mr. Hall, you came here to waste my time.
I work, Mr. Hall. You know I work.
Yeah, I know you work, for sure.
And you know, I don't like to steal people's phrases, but according to what Ms. Doug said, and I'd have to agree with her, the math ain't mathing. It's really not. Because if you're spending that type of money on, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to base your child support off of that $200,000 a year per your testimony. So under Texas law, it's capped, okay? So I can't place you on child support based on $200,000 a year per se, because your child support will be a lot. So it will be capped, which will make your net resources $896.72. You said there are 3 children. Do you have any other children outside of those 3?
With no evidence on his side, the judge does exactly what the law allows. She bases child support on his own admitted income, and this is a key legal principle. Because when documentation is missing, courts rely on testimony, and here his own words become the strongest evidence against him, showing how dangerous it is to come into court unprepared while making big financial claims.
Not that I know of.
Okay, I'm going to move right along. All right. So health insurance, she says that she pays $250 a month for all 3 children. Do you have access to health insurance that will be cheaper than that?
Yeah,
Or can you get health insurance on the children? Because if not, you're going to reimburse her that $250.
So, okay, so run this to me, Judge. How much am I looking to be paying per month?
Right now, without any reimbursement of health insurance or any credit for health insurance that you could possibly get that's cheaper than $250.
But that's a break, because you said you give me $10,000. So that's a whole break.
You know.
Ain't
Yeah.
no name used to
You shouldn't be
already.
bothered.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be bothered.
So, Mr. Hall,
Should've found you in the club.
excuse me. I know you still soft on her, but I'm talking to you right now, all right? So, did you have access to health insurance that would be cheaper than $250 a month?
Yeah, I can get some.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. It doesn't change your child support amount really at all. So what we will do, instead of you paying her $250 a month for reimbursement, I'll give you credit of $100. If you don't do it within the next 30 days and she comes back, you'll be paying her the $250 reimbursement.
We'll be back, Judge.
No,
Okay.
we ain't
We'll
gonna
be
do
back.
that.
Well, that has nothing to do with me. All right. So your
have
child
my
support amount will remain at the $2,969. You know, of course, like I said, that's depending on you getting the health insurance. If not, that number will go up.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, we probably gonna see you again.
Okay. You're gonna see me again because you're gonna do what I'm suggesting, right?
That's kept.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Hall, is there anything else? Mr. Hall, is there
She talking to
anything
you.
further?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Doug, is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you both are.
So in the end, the judge sets child support at $2,969 per month and even adds conditions around health insurance, making it clear that responsibility can't be avoided with excuses or confidence alone. And the biggest takeaway here is simple. And court proof beats personality every time. So what do you think? Did the judge get it right? Or was there more to his side that never came out? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more real courtroom breakdowns like this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You may be seated. Okay, Mr. Hall brought you to court, Ms. Doug, and you were served to be here. It looks like he was wanting a reduction in his child support. He actually wrote he had receipts in the petition.
Well, apparently he's Casper
Okay.
because he ain't showed up. So, I mean, he's clearly wasting my time. He was clubbing last night, so maybe he just couldn't get up.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because he did say something, he was a promoter, a rapper or something, right?
Alright guys, brace yourselves for this one because what starts as a simple child support reduction request quickly turns into a complete exposure of priorities and accountability. A father comes to court asking to pay less for his kids, but then doesn't even show up to defend himself. Meanwhile, the mother walks in fully prepared with receipts, evidence, and frustration built over time. And as the judge listens, a bigger question starts forming. Is this really about financial struggle, or is it about choosing where the money goes?
A rapper.
Okay.
He needs to wrap himself around the job. But anyway,
That was not nice.
I
Ms.
know.
Doug.
I'm sorry. I'm frustrated.
I
because
understand
didn't
your
have to-
frustration. You had to be here today. He didn't show up,
Right.
obviously. So,
And
you
I'm
know.
paying for a sitter, but okay.
All right. So he said he wants a reduction in child support. You know anything about that?
I don't think he deserves to get a reduction, Your Honor.
So tell me about that.
Okay, so last time you told him that he needed to put the kids on medical insurance.
Right.
He has failed to do so. The kids are still on my medical. Not only that, he's not picking them up for the visitation. I'm still paying people to help me, kids to and from school.
Okay.
I have some proof right here of the things that Mr. Hall has been doing that shows that he has the money, but he's just not making the time.
Okay. So you have the proof, I'm assuming, to say why his child support shouldn't be reduced.
Correct.
This is where the legal foundation of the case starts to fall apart because the person who filed for a reduction, the father, is completely absent. In family court, if you're asking for relief, you must prove your situation, and that requires showing up. Instead, the mother steps in and begins laying out a completely different picture. One where responsibilities are being ignored, and financial pressure is falling entirely on her. So now the case shifts from should support be reduced to was this request ever legitimate to begin with?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes. So in Exhibit A, Your Honor, you see Mr. Hall, and he's gone to the dentist and had diamonds placed in his teeth.
Interesting.
So, I mean, he has the money, like, again, he picks and chooses to do with his money.
Okay.
And then, so if you go to Exhibit B, Mr. Hall just paid for a video shoot. So, again, he's showing that diamond encrusted tooth.
All right. Have you seen him since he had these diamonds on his teeth?
Ma'am, I hadn't seen him since the last court.
Okay. Do you know, and maybe it's in your evidence, I'm just jumping ahead. Do you know if he ever mentioned how much these crushed diamonds cost?
No, but I'm pretty sure he paid a good penny for them. I'm sure he didn't put rhinestones.
And this is where things get almost shocking, because the evidence doesn't just contradict his claim, it destroys it. We're talking about diamond-encrusted teeth, paid video shoots, and a lifestyle that clearly requires money. In the eyes of the court, spending patterns matter just as much as income, because they reveal priorities. If someone claims they can't afford child support but is investing in luxury and image, that sends a very clear message. So now the question becomes, is he struggling or just spending differently?
Stones in his mouth, so
It could be that, what
I
they call
mean-
it, that cubic stuff?
CZ?
Yeah, I think that's
Oh, I'm not sure.
it. Okay.
And then on Exhibit C, you see he's laying in a bed of clouds or cotton or something like that, but
Yeah, it looked real interesting.
yeah, he's out playing and not helping with the 3 kids. So again, I don't feel like it needs to be reduced because if you could see, I mean, from the pictures and stuff that Mr. Hall is just not being an active participant or parent, and I'm doing all the parenting and stuff by myself. Again, he didn't even bother to. So,
in Exhibit D, am I supposed to be looking at some tennis shoes?
Yeah. So in this picture, Mr. Howell has on some new retro Jordans, but has yet to pay retroactive child support. So, yeah, those shoes can go anywhere from $200.
At this point, the emotional weight of the case really starts to come through because the mother isn't just talking about missed payments. She's describing a situation where she's handling everything alone. Childcare, school routines, medical coverage. All while he's absent both physically and financially. Legally, this strengthens her position because child support is about shared responsibility, not optional involvement. And when one parent is carrying the full burden, the court takes that seriously. So ask yourself, is this just neglect or something deeper?
Because he didn't show up for court today.
I know.
Did he contact you at all about coming to court?
No, but I just went on his Instagram and he had like a show last night. So apparently, like I said, it must be more important than being here. He maybe, I don't know.
Does he get paid for appearances when he have these shows?
He does.
Okay. And so it's not volunteer work or nothing?
It can range anywhere from like $3,000 to $10,000 depending on what venue called him. So I'm not sure why he isn't here, Your Honor. I just brought my evidence to do my due diligence because I was ordered to come to court. So I don't know what to say about Mr. Hall, but I mean, the child support can just stay the same.
Now we get a critical piece of information that changes everything. His income. The mother reveals he earns between $3,000 to $10,000 per appearance, which completely undermines any claim of financial hardship. In family court, it's not just about what you earn consistently, but what you're capable of earning. And if you have access to that level of income but still fail to support your children properly, the court sees that as a choice, not a limitation. So now the narrative flips. This isn't about inability, it's about responsibility.
And him just reimburse me for the medical because he's not going to do it.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate you showing up, that you got served. You may not know this, or maybe you do know it, depending on how often you have to come to the courthouse and do your own paperwork and such, but everybody doesn't show up when they're served to come to court. So that I can appreciate, and bring in actual evidence, because people don't do that either.
Right.
However, I don't know.
It's really nothing.
There's really nothing that can be done because he's the petitioner. He's the one who brought this lawsuit before the court. So he would be the one having to come in and state his claims for relief. This would be like your rebuttal evidence, essentially. Right. So, I mean, there's nothing for me to do but.
Here's where the legal reality steps in and overrides everything we've just seen. Despite all the evidence, all the contradictions, and all the emotional weight, the judge can't actually rule on any of it. Why? Because the father, the one who filed the case, isn't present to argue his side. In legal terms, that means there's nothing for the court to evaluate. So even though the truth is starting to surface, the process itself forces the case to stop right here. And that's a frustrating but important part of how the system works.
To dismiss this case. Now, I just want you to understand, he can refile it.
Okay, that's fine.
So I would hope he wouldn't do this again, but I just want you to know that he could do this again.
I mean, and if he does, I'm sure he'll give me more evidence. So
okay.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I showed up to court because it's the law, so that's why I showed up. So.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Well, did you have any questions for me while you're here?
No, Your Honor. I mean, I feel like everything was answered last time. I know, well, yeah. Can I get an e back to court and I show proof that he's making more money?
Well, and see, that's the thing. Even if you do show proof, you have to file your own petition with the court, asking the court to increase his child support. Okay.
All right.
All right. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
So in the end, the case gets dismissed. Not because the father proved anything, but because he failed to even show up and try. And what's left behind is a clear picture of what could have happened if he had. The evidence, the income, the lifestyle, it all pointed in one direction. But legally, the opportunity was wasted. Now the door is still open for future action, but next time, both sides know exactly what's at stake. So what do you think? Should the judge have gone further, or was this the only fair outcome? Drop your verdict below, and if you want more real courtroom drama like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.
You all may be seated. Ms. Pearson,
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
We had been together for a really long time. About 4 years ago, we decided to adopt a child, and she broke up with me about 4 years ago. About 2 years ago, and stopped. And so I have had all the responsibility of our daughter, and she barely comes around.
That's really not
Ma'am, let her finish. You will have your opportunity to speak.
Okay.
Okay, I can roll my eyes too. Okay.
Okay.
Alright guys, buckle up because this case takes a wild turn real fast. We're looking at a child support battle where one parent claims the other didn't just stop paying, but actually changed their entire career to avoid responsibility. Now think about that for a second. Is that just a life decision, or something much more calculated? Because in family court, it's not just about what you earn today, it's about what you're capable of earning. And as this unfolds, you'll see the judge quickly realize this isn't just a disagreement. It's a situation where accountability is about to hit hard.
Thank you.
She never sees our daughter, and recently she just changed jobs. She was making a lot of money, and she just dropped jobs so that, because right when I started talking to her about child support, she changed jobs because she wanted to make sure that she wasn't ever going to have to pay anything more than.
I was a teacher.
Okay. How much were you making as a teacher?
Oh, I think around 40,000.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
Because based on the paperwork that you provided, your teacher's salary was $55,000.
what I put into profit sharing.
Is that true or not?
55?
$55,000. Your documents are correct, right?
Okay, that's probably true.
Okay, it's not a probably.
That's
You
true.
submitted it. Thank you.
Okay,
$55,000 a year. How much are you making now? Like, where are you working at now?
Well, I'm working at a store.
This is the moment where everything starts to shift. The defendant openly admits she went from earning $55,000 as a teacher down to $30,000 as a retail clerk. And while career changes are normal in everyday life, in court timing matters more than anything. When income drops right when child support becomes an issue, judges start asking deeper questions. This is where the concept of voluntary underemployment comes in, meaning the court believes you are intentionally earning less than you could. So now the situation isn't just about income, it's about intent. And that changes everything.
I have a degree in economics.
Okay. You have one degree or you have multiple degrees?
Well, and I have my master's in accounting.
You have a master's in accounting and you're working as a clerk.
Yes.
What are you doing at this job?
Well, I help people find clothes.
Like a retail clerk?
Yes.
Ma'am, you have a master's degree.
Yeah, make all that money.
No, you.
If I'm just going to give it all away anyway.
So let me get something straight. She's deliberately, what you're saying is she's deliberately working at this retail job. Now I get it.
I could do
You know,
any job I want.
You know what? Your character is not looking very cute to me at all, because represent to me what is really going on in this case. You stopped working as a teacher so you would not have to pay that higher amount in child support. Is that not the case?
Well,
Is that not the case?
we discussed it, and she didn't seem to have an objection. And I just thought I was paying enough.
And this right here is the turning point that really damages her case. She admits she has a master's degree in accounting, yet chose to work a retail job, not because she had no options, but because she didn't want to give it all away in child support. That one statement completely shifts how the judge sees her. At this point, it's no longer speculation or assumption. It sounds deliberate. And once intent becomes clear in court, the judge doesn't need to guess anymore. Now it's no longer about defending a decision, it's about facing the consequences of it.
No.
And when I talk to my daughter, she loves me more anyway, and she should come live with me. And I know that's not a matter for this court.
Right, that's definitely not a matter for what we're here on today, because based on what we've already discussed, the child lives with her, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not providing any type of financial support anymore, correct? It's not, you cannot quantify emotional support. Stop it. I'm just gonna go on with what I need to do because you obviously came here to play games today.
No, my baby
Yes,
loves me.
you did.
She loves me more
And your
than she
baby
loves
needs
her.
money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
tells
matter. Your
me.
baby needs money. and you want to do what's in her best interest. So what I'm going to do, how long ago did she stop working? How recent?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Your child support is going to be set at that $55,000 because it sounds like you are intentionally underemployed, so you do not have to pay a higher amount in child support, and that is ridiculous because you're not cheating her, you're cheating your child. So, based on $55,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,583.33. Is there a reason your mouth is open? Do you need some water?
This is where the judge draws a hard line. The defendant tries to argue that she provides emotional support, but legally, that doesn't replace financial responsibility. Child support exists to cover real, measurable needs: housing, food, healthcare, things that require money, not just presents. And the judge shuts that argument down immediately. Then comes the key move. Instead of using her current reduced income, the judge decides to base child support on her previous salary. That decision right there flips the entire case and removes any advantage she thought she had.
I just can't believe you're being so mean.
Oh, I'm not being mean at all, ma'am. You, on the other hand, are being mean. You deliberately stopped working. You have a master's degree, and you went to a retail store so you would not have to pay for your daughter.
Well, that's my prerogative.
Well, you know, it is my prerogative to read these numbers off to you. Keep listening. So, I have your net at $3,794.48. Who carries health insurance for the... Based on this, I see health insurance at $1,200 a month.
Well,
Ma'am, where do you work?
I work for the airlines,
Okay.
and the $1,200 is for me and the child.
Okay.
The child portion is $400.
Okay,
That's
I'm seeing that.
ridiculous,
I'm seeing
isn't
that.
it?
No,
That
it's
can't be true.
ridiculous that you're not paying. But guess what? You're getting ready to pay now, and you're going to repay whatever the amount is for the child. Well, $400.
She doesn't even love our daughter. She
You know what?
How would you know?
That
You
is not,
never see
excuse
our
me,
daughter.
the two of you will address me, and that is not an issue for this court. Nobody cares about what's going on with the cats. We care about
Okay.
what's going on with the child. No offense to your cats. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of calculating this child support. So, health insurance, you're going to be responsible for reimbursing that. So I have your child support obligation at $758.90 plus $400.
Now, the consequences hit, and they hit hard. The judge calculates everything based on the $55,000 salary, not the $30,000 she currently earns, because the court refuses to reward someone for intentionally lowering their income. The final number comes out to over $1,100 per month, and you can clearly see the shock set in. But legally, this outcome was predictable. Once the court believes you tried to manipulate the system, they step in and correct it. So now the real question is, did she think this plan would actually work, or did she underestimate how seriously the court takes child support?
For the monthly health insurance comes out to $1,158.90.
Am I paying the whole $400 a month, or is she paying any of it?
Did you hear me put you on a payment plan for that? If you didn't, you're paying the full amount, $1,158.90. And I need you to close your mouth, because I just don't understand why you're looking so confused right now. Child support is based on the calculation. Is there anything further?
I'm not making that much anymore.
Well, but you just testified, right?
Right.
That you intentionally are working at a lower paying job, right?
Right.
Okay, so I have the discretion to set your child support at that same amount that you were making as a teacher, because you can make more.
I know that.
Well, you know now. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Well, can you make her come see the baby, our child?
I can't make her, but ma'am, please go visit with the child. Do not punish the child because you're upset. Are you mad at the cats? I mean, don't punish the
I don't wanna
child.
be around the cats. Can you put the cats away when
Yes.
I come?
Ma'am,
It's
put the
so long.
cats away so she can come
Yes,
visit with
Then
the
I'll
child.
come visit.
Thank you. You all are
It's
dismissed.
sad. It's sad.
So in the end, the judge didn't just make a ruling, she made a statement. You can't avoid financial responsibility by simply earning less, especially when a child is involved. The court looked beyond the surface and focused on what should have been happening all along, and that's why the outcome landed exactly where it did. But what do you think about this case? Was the judge completely fair? Or did she go too far in holding her accountable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more real courtroom breakdowns like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.
You all may be seated. Mr. Johnson, You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Just bringing her to court today to try to increase my child support. We have 3. Well,
You have a kid, and we have 2.
I forgot she never claimed my other one, so we have 2 kids together. She's a realtor. I'm a school teacher. She makes quite a bit of money.
Ma'am, could you please let him finish before you keep interrupting him?
All right, guys, this one starts like a simple child support case, but it turns into a full-blown courtroom clash. You've got a school teacher father barely making $50K asking for help, and a mother pulling in $50K flipping houses. But instead of staying focused on the kids, both sides bring ego, resentment, and personal attacks into the courtroom. What makes this case wild is how quickly it shifts from financial facts to emotional chaos, and then the judge steps in and completely flips the situation. By the end, someone walks out paying over 5 times more than before, and trust me, they didn't see it coming.
I
This
promise
how the whole relationship
I
is being
promise
left.
you,
I'm gonna let her finish.
I
first.
can promise you I will get to you as soon as I'm done with him, okay?
Okay, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay, no problem.
Just like you could get to whatever
Okay,
you gotta
Your
do.
Honor, I am sorry.
Back to you.
It's
I'm sorry,
okay. Go ahead.
Don't make me upset.
Please
like I-
don't get upset. Let's focus on the facts and the children.
All right, I'm bringing her to court today to try to increase my child support. We have 2 kids together, as I stated before I was interrupted. She makes quite a bit of money. I'm a school teacher. I only make $50,000. Kids on my insurance.
How much is your insurance?
My insurance is $500 a month.
All right.
Um,
And it's you and the 3 children on there?
correct.
Okay.
And I mean, I just need a little help. She helps everybody else, but she doesn't help the kids like she should. The 2 kids that we do have together, struggling in school, they're falling behind. I just feel like the amount of money that she pays for all the luxury stuff she has,
Right away, you can see the father trying to build a logical case. Income difference, struggling kids, and the cost of insurance. But instead of sticking to those solid points, he starts bringing up her luxury lifestyle. That's where things start slipping. In court, it's not about who looks richer, it's about who proves responsibility. At the same time, the mother interrupting him repeatedly weakens her position too. Judges pay attention to behavior, and early on, both sides are showing more emotion than structure, which sets the tone for everything that follows.
it's accurate, so it is what it is.
Okay.
Any assistance I can get is greatly appreciated.
Okay, now you say you want to increase child
Increase,
support.
yeah.
How much money are you getting right now from her?
$450, and I feel like I
$450?
don't know how she finessed the system like that to, yes, y'all may need to look into that too.
You so mad that you
The
broke.
PP
Ooh, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
didn't tell him to be a little teacher. That was on him.
Listen.
I'm a
I
hustler.
didn't tell you to
Listen.
sell the little houses you sell either.
Little houses,
Little houses.
but you taking me to child support court. Oh, okay.
'Cause I need your little, I'm not ashamed to say I need your little money.
Okay.
It is what it is.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I got choked up.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah,
Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that
I'm
you got your
sorry.
little
Sorry I ain't
job
got
and
in-
you need my
in a
little
relationship
money.
with you, honestly.
No, I've been told you couldn't handle me. You couldn't handle somebody like me. But you kept at
I
it.
don't want
You knew
to.
who I was.
I didn't get my
You
first
knew
gray
who
hair until I met
was.
you though.
You're a whole
I
teacher
wanna
and you're
forget who
asking
you
for
was.
tutoring for our children.
Yes, that's what they need, don't they? So they can
Okay.
provide
Okay.
their kids with all of this
Okay.
luxury.
Did y'all want me to
Look
step
how,
out?
look how fly she is. I had to go to Ross before I came here and buy this little old get up. Look at her.
Did y'all need me to
goodness.
leave while you all finish this?
No.
Now the situation escalates fast, and this is where things go off track completely. The insults start flying. Little teacher, personal digs, even mocking. And at that point, the courtroom shifts from a legal discussion to a personal battle. This is a huge mistake because once respect disappears, credibility starts dropping with it. The judge is watching not just what they say, but how they say it. And right now, both of them are damaging their own case more than helping it.
You gotta leave,
I'm
'cause I need some help.
sorry.
I
I'm
know if
sorry.
you leave, you might not come back. It's a long
You're
day.
absolutely
So,
right.
But
I'ma
he's
let you
been throwing
finish.
daggers since he got in here. I ain't
let
say nothing to you. You so mad. It's okay.
I'm gonna hit the mannequin challenge on her right now. Just be quiet.
All right.
Okay. Is there anything further before I move over to her?
Nope.
Okay. Now, ma'am,
Yes.
first off, don't call him a little teacher. That's not nice. Don't do that. That is not nice. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Don't be sorry.
sorry.
Just don't do it.
Okay.
All right.
I won't do it. All
Now, what is it you want me to know?
Your Honor, look, I am just trying to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, we all have different paths. He chose to be a teacher. I chose to be a real estate agent. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And I just be getting slack from him because I'm in real estate, you know?
Do y'all not get along?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
The
Okay.
truth.
First of all this
no,
that she-
excuse me, wait a minute. Wait a
all
minute.
this that she-
Right?
You
already-
interrupted
You
me
did
the whole
interrupt him a
time.
couple of times, though.
Okay.
I'm
So
just saying, all
he
this
was
shit
due to
happened
give you
because
one.
Okay.
your ex that y'all used to
Okay.
flip houses, he let you keep them, and that's how your business started. So if you go keep it 100, keep it all the way 100.
Okay.
Okay.
But what did I do? I used what I had, right?
Not for
to
tutoring.
level up.
Not for
to level
tutoring.
up.
Not
to
for
level
tutoring.
up. To level
Not
up.
for tutoring.
Okay, so you're mad.
I am mad.
Your Honor,
My
the
kids can't
reaction-
spell.
Sir.
My
Sir.
son in the 7th grade counting on his fingers. That's
Sir.
embarrassing.
But they live with you. You go to work from 9 to 5.
Well, how about
My
you
schedule
help?
is flexible.
You can
so
help.
with that extra time,
Mr.
what should
Johnson.
you be doing?
Mr. Johnson.
You should be helping our children, right?
Mr.
You
Johnson.
should be helping our children, right?
Here's where the deeper issue comes out. It's not just about money, it's about resentment. The father feels she's living a better life while the kids struggle, and the mother feels attacked for her success. But legally, none of that emotional back and forth matters unless it connects to the children's well-being. When the father brings up tutoring and the kids falling behind, that's actually the strongest point he makes, because now the argument shifts toward the children, which is exactly what the court cares about.
You said you were going to do the mannequin challenge, right?
Sorry.
So no loud outbursts. Don't be so mad. You're here today for me to help you, right?
Right.
Okay, so you can't get in your feelings and be distracted from what it is that you want.
Catch flights.
Can you
Okay.
Not feelings. Catch flights. Not feelings.
Okay, now
Don't catch these
Catch
hands.
flights. not
Continue.
feelings. Okay, so Your Honor, basically he's upset because him and
I'm saying it's a blessing- it's a blessing in disguise.
That is the real
Don't
you
say I'm
reason.
still
upset.
like her?
Yes.
No.
It's okay.
I need the money, the financial
It's okay.
support.
Oh,
You
okay.
can like
He need
me.
the
I don't
money.
even
We
like the
got
houses. I don't even like
history.
the
You
houses
can-
she sell. They fall apart.
It doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Period, they fall
It doesn't
apart.
matter. But you got me here for my money.
Ma'am, are
You
The
you,
falling apart houses is what's gonna make you money, right?
ma'am, are you selling lemon homes?
No, ma'am, I'm
Lemon.
not. No, ma'am, I'm not.
They
I
ain't-
am a flipper. Flipper.
Okay.
Flipper.
What is a flipper exactly?
So basically what you do is you purchase a home and you fix it up and you sell it.
Okay. That sounds like a nice little income.
Correct.
Right? How much you
Make it $150,000 a
Okay.
year.
All right.
First of all, the inspector, everybody for these houses are family members. So they say it looks good.
Oh
People move
my
in.
goodness, really? But what
My
do you
bad.
and the kids stay in? You stay in one of my flipped houses, right? Right.
Y'all stay in the flipper?
Right?
We stay in the flip.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
So what's the problem?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that's not a
I can't
legitimate.
afford
you-
that, so I gotta stay in the
Right,
flip.
right.
That's not a legitimate.
Then comes the financial reveal. She confirms she makes around 150,000 flipping houses, and suddenly the entire case becomes real. That level of income changes everything. Even though she tries to justify it by saying her income isn't consistent, courts don't rely on excuses like that. They look at earning capacity over time. So while she's thinking short-term, what if I don't flip a house this month? The court is thinking long-term stability and responsibility toward the kids.
The argument
so
then, sir, if
mad.
you're
You
if
so
you and the
mad.
children are staying in the home, you can't try to use it. What you say, throw a dagger? You can't throw a dagger at her
Yes.
if you and the children are living in one of these, as you call it, houses that are falling apart. That doesn't say much about you, does it?
Get on game. He didn't. So now
I don't
he's
want to
upset.
do the
He should've
illegal
taken
business that they
the
do.
opportunity.
Tell them about the fake PPP loans y'all be doing and all that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we gonna,
Word. Is
I
this
figure
what
if
we
I
doing?
can't get child
Is this
support,
what we're doing?
I'm gonna get 100%
Is this
custody.
what we're
Yes, we are.
doing?
What
Oh,
all the
okay,
PPP loans
okay.
you got? She said
Your
food
Honor,
stamps, Your
I didn't
Honor.
get no PPP loan.
Yes, tell
no,
about
I
the
did
food
not.
stamps she's selling on the side though.
Word.
Tell them about that.
Word.
I know
Just
I got
ask-
some
you just
because the kids
ask-
gotta
oh,
eat.
okay.
The kids gotta
Okay.
eat. So I did.
Okay.
Wait a minute, sir. That's the second time you tried to put shame on her for selling food stamps and, you know, what you call rundown homes or lemon homes. And here it is, you're asking her for
Pathetic.
the assistance and you're living in one of the houses that she flipped. So what does that say about you?
That he-
But here's the moment that really hurts the father's credibility. The judge points out that he's living in one of her flipped houses while criticizing her work. That contradiction hits hard. You can't benefit from someone's income and then use that same income to attack them in court. That kind of inconsistency weakens your position immediately, and the judge makes it clear she's not going to ignore that. It's a reminder that every statement in court can be used against your own argument.
$12,500. She's actually capped. So in Texas, her
Everything she said was cap. Okay.
okay. I don't know what that means,
Like
but
the caps in your mouth.
I'm going to go ahead. Silver caps.
Not to be removed. And now he got the white one.
Okay.
Tell your honor that.
Well, moving
Tell your honor
right
that.
along,
Moving
her
right
net
along.
resources, they come out to $9,200 because she's capped. Based on her income, that brings her child support obligation, reimbursing you for the health insurance that you carry for the children every month is $255, bringing your monthly child support to $2,550.
Okay.
God don't like
no,
ugly.
excuse
God
me.
don't
Wait a
like
minute.
ugly.
I
That's
don't
what you
get
get.
paid monthly. It's according to how.
Now, we reach the legal turning point. The judge begins calculating child support. Even though she earns $150K, Texas law applies a cap on the income used for calculation, which many people don't realize. That means the court doesn't just take the full amount blindly, it uses a structured limit to keep things fair. Still, even with that cap, the numbers lead to a major increase, and you can feel the tension shift as both sides realize this is about to get serious.
My houses are flipped. So if I go a month without flipping a house, what? Why did you do
You
this?
better
No,
turn some
no,
more
no,
flips.
wait a
You
minute,
better
wait
flip.
a
You
minute.
better turn some
Excuse me.
flips.
I went off what
BGs is
you
high. You
said.
better go
You
flip.
said I make about $150,000. Did you say that?
I did say that.
Right,
Your Honor.
right.
I
You did say that. So
The cap,
that's what I
the cap.
based
Shut
it
up,
on.
shut up.
Therefore, that's what your child support amount is going to be, $2,550. So I hope you can flip enough houses to make that flip some more for these children. Is there anything further, ma'am?
Yes, can I just ask a question? As far as
Sure.
the tutoring, what if I take my children to tutoring?
What?
And then it lands, $2,505 per month. That's a massive jump from $450. You can instantly see the shift in her reaction. The confidence, the attitude, the interruptions, all of that fades when the real financial impact hits. This is the moment where courtroom reality replaces personal emotion. The judge makes it clear, if you claim a certain income, you will be held accountable for it. There's no walking that back once it's on record.
You mean like take them in a car?
Yeah, like if I take them to tutoring, can that reduce that? 'Cause
Yeah, I
that's-
don't want her around
that-
me,
No,
no.
I didn't say you.
To
I
answer
said my children.
the-
You said that your concern
Did you
was
ask
them
me a
being-
question or did you ask him the question?
Okay.
Oh, okay. To answer your question, no. It has no impact on that whatsoever. Transporting your children to tutoring is called parenting.
All right.
Is there anything further?
Can I go?
Oh, sure. As soon as I dismiss you. Is there anything further, sir?
Audrey wants me in ways that I
All
couldn't
right,
imagine.
so now you're
I
going to bring
just,
God in this.
I just appreciate
Ooh,
you
so
for
hypocrite.
understanding
Ooh, you
my
are such a
frustration and my pain.
hypocrite.
And oh,
Well,
yeah,
I didn't make a
hope that-
ruling based on your frustration and your pain. I made a ruling based on what the law said I can do with what's in the best interest of these
Ooh,
children.
broke little
And if there's
teacher.
nothing further, you both are dismissed.
In the end, this case wasn't decided by who argued louder or who threw the better insults. It came down to the law and what benefits the children most. The father got the increase, but not because of lifestyle complaints, because of income and legal guidelines. And the mother learned that courtroom behavior and financial admissions carry real consequences. But here's the real question. Do you think this ruling was fair? Or did both sides let their emotions cost them more than they expected? If this case caught you off guard, drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Taylor,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, so Sam and I split up a while back, but out and left me with our darling children. I have an 11-year-old named Emma,
Okay.
and my 6-year-old boy is Braxton. And my 2 kids live with me. She's been out of the house for 2 months. I'm seeking 2 months of back child support and child support.
Okay. And why didn't you give him any money when you left? Obviously, if he's asking for 2 months worth of back pay.
So he's asking for money, but what he's not including is the fact that I'm a nurse. I work intense hours that are very irregular. So we decided it was best if the kids stay in his home since he has a more steady daily schedule.
Alright guys, this one right here is a classic case of emotion versus legal reality, and trust me, it gets intense fast. You've got a father stepping into court asking for back child support after being left with 2 kids, and a mother who genuinely believes she's already doing her part, just not financially. But here's where things get interesting, because what she calls support, the law might not recognize at all. And as this case unfolds, you're going to see a powerful moment where the judge draws a hard line between effort and obligation. So the real question is, was she trying her best or avoiding responsibility? Stay with me, because this one escalates quickly.
Emotional support time with them, and also providing for.
Did you really just say that? You're spending emotional support?
I don't understand what's wrong with that.
You're not paying him any money.
Spending. I am not paying him. The children are with me approximately half the time. We don't have a formal agreement on that.
Approximately, but not half the time, right?
No.
Oh, you should be paying child support to him.
If we want to lay down the hours and really count it out, then we can. I work usually 4 days on, 3 days off, sometimes 3 days on, 2 days off.
Okay.
My schedule is very irregular.
This is the first major turning point, and you can feel the tension shift instantly. When she says she provides emotional support, the judge immediately challenges that idea, because in the eyes of the law, emotional presence doesn't replace financial responsibility. This is a common misunderstanding. Many parents believe time equals contribution, but legally support is measured in financial obligation tied to custody time. And right here, the judge is signaling something important. This case isn't about intentions, it's about legal duty. So ask yourself, should emotional effort count the same as financial support?
Means that the children are with him most of the time. So you should be paying child support.
They come to me and my mother's home a lot of the time.
Right. And I get it. However, the law is very straightforward. Whoever the child lives with, the children in this case, live with, majority of the time, the parent. And the non-custodial parent has the obligation to pay child support. That's the way that it works. You said you're a nurse. How much money do you make?
Around $80,000.
Now the judge lays down one of the most important legal principles in family court. It's actually very simple. Whoever has the kids most of the time is the custodial parent, and the other must pay support. No gray area, no emotional negotiation, just structure. And notice how she tries to lean on her irregular work schedule, but that doesn't change where the kids primarily live. This is where many cases collapse, because reality and perception don't match. She feels involved, but legally she's the non-custodial parent, and once that label is set, the outcome is almost inevitable.
Let me see. Okay, yeah, I see your check stubs here, and how much do you make?
$125,000 a year.
Okay, do you all split, excuse me?
He's doing fine.
You are too, you make $80,000 a year. You're not doing fine?
I am doing fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, so you both are doing well. So those little comments, they're unnecessary. $125,000 a year.
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
all share custody like she's saying?
Yeah, they're over there every now and then.
Well, when you say every now and then,
Well, they live under my roof. I pay their insurance.
well, that's my question.
Yeah.
They're not with you a full week and then they're with her a full week and you guys are rotating and
No.
everything like that. Then yeah, that really doesn't justify you not paying child support. And yes, you should have given him child support.
This moment reveals something deeper. Ego entering the courtroom. When income gets brought up, you can feel the subtle competition, like he's doing fine and I'm doing fine, but the judge shuts that down immediately. Because child support isn't about who's struggling more, it's about ensuring the children receive consistent financial care. And here's the twist. Both parents are making solid money, which actually strengthens the judge's position even more. There's no excuse here, no financial hardship argument, so now the case shifts from misunderstanding to full accountability.
Support when you left. Okay? You had the obligation to do that. When you were no longer living with the children and you left them to live with him, support. So you are going to be paying child support starting today, and you also are going to give him back 2 months worth of back pay. Okay? So, based on the documents that you turned in, I have your gross at $80,000 broken down to $6,606. Ooh, it's got tongue-tied. It's a lot of sixes. $6,666.67. That brings your...
This is the decisive moment, and the judge doesn't hesitate. She makes it crystal clear. The moment you leave the household and the kids stay behind, you owe child support immediately. No waiting, no negotiation. No, we'll figure it out later. And now comes the consequence. Not only is she ordered to pay moving forward, but she also owes back pay for the past 2 months. This is where many people get caught off guard, because the law doesn't pause just because you didn't formalize an agreement. So now the real question is, Should this have been handled privately before it reached court?
Net to $4,961.81. Make sure, and 2 children, correct?
Yes,
Who carries health insurance?
I do.
How much is health insurance?
$208 a month.
208, okay. So you're also gonna be reimbursing that to him every month, okay? And that coverage is for the children only, right?
Right.
The amount is $1,240.45 plus the 208 for the health insurance, $1,448.45. And then your back pay, you're just gonna pay that out monthly, adding in, I'd say about $50 a month added into that as well. So do you understand it?
I guess until the back pay is completed.
Yes, when
at
the
whatever
back
rate works.
Right. When the back pay is completed, that $50 will drop off. You know, you can pay the full amount. I mean, if you want to, it's about $2,480. You can pay it in one lump sum if you want to. Pay it out over like $50. $50 really doesn't cover a lot of the interest, but I mean, that's the lowest that it can go.
Oh, yeah,
So in the end, the judge delivers a firm and structured ruling, monthly child support, health insurance reimbursement, and even back pay added on top. And what makes this case so powerful is how quickly it shifts from emotional reasoning to strict legal enforcement. The mother wasn't denying involvement, she genuinely believed she was contributing, but the court made it clear that belief doesn't override obligation. And that's the lesson here. Family court isn't about what feels fair, it's about what the law defines as responsibility. So what do you think? Did the judge get this one right, or should emotional support have carried more weight? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want more real courtroom breakdowns like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because the next case might be even more intense.
You all may be seated. I know when I said I'll see you soon, I didn't know it was going to be today.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Flask, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Okay, good morning, Your Honor. So,
Good morning.
I'm here, Daddy, okay?
Okay.
He's been doing a lot of social media stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, let me have some more money because my baby needs it. He's older. We're doing a lot more.
Okay. All right. How much child support is he paying right now?
Well, my son is 13. We went to court years ago, so it's only at $100 a month.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And you said he's 13 now.
Yes.
How old was...
Alright guys, this one starts like a simple child support case, but don't let that fool you. A mother walks in asking for more money, claiming the father is out here living his best life while she's doing everything alone. Sounds straightforward, right? But within minutes, this case turns into a mix of jealousy, social media flexing, relationship drama, and some serious credibility issues. And by the end, what looked like an easy win completely flips. So the real question is, who actually loses this case?
Your son when he was placed on child support?
It was like months after the baby was born.
Oh, okay. It was real new.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as it popped out, child support.
Oh, you ain't even give him a chance?
No, he was doing baby, so yeah, I already knew in my mind, social security number, sign me up.
What kind of stuff was he doing?
Just with so many women, and it's just like, it was just too overwhelming. I was pregnant, I was having complications in the streets.
Okay.
Still out in the streets.
Okay. What kind of stuff is he posting on social media that makes you think he has more money?
Oh, he's living his best life, okay?
How good is he living?
Oh, he's living good. He's going on trips after trips.
Right here, the mother sets the tone. She's not just asking for help, she's reacting to what she sees online. Trips, money, a flashy lifestyle. But legally, courts don't care about Instagram. They care about verified income and real expenses. You can already feel the emotional frustration driving her argument more than facts. And when a case starts with emotion instead of evidence, it puts everything at risk from the beginning.
He's flashing money, and he just recently flashed a little ring. I guess he gave one of his little chicks a little ring.
He did, he did mention that he was engaged. This is your fiance that's back here?
Yeah.
Oh, he been to court already with the other baby mama, huh?
Well, not to put his business out there or anything, but he's...
Oh, we coming for you.
You all coming for him has nothing to do with me.
I'm sorry.
Now, this is your fiance back here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. This is the lady that you all work together.
Yeah, yes.
You, her, and the other child's mom.
We work at the school.
Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it. Okay. Do you all get along?
I don't like none of them. Him, her, the other one, none of them.
I don't have an issue with it.
So
I'm happy.
Okay, congratulations. That's a nice ring.
No, it ain't.
Will I have to have my bailiff escort you out or anything?
No.
Okay, so you're not going to be making any loud outbursts or doing anything like that?
No,
Okay,
I'm
and
cool.
you understand that's not going to be tolerated, right?
I'm cool. I'm
Okay. Okay.
Now things get messy. The fiancé enters the picture, tension rises, and suddenly this isn't just about child support anymore. It turns into personal conflict. The judge immediately steps in to control the courtroom because once outside drama enters the case, it can derail everything. And that's exactly what's happening here. The focus is drifting away from the child, and that's a dangerous shift.
I'm going to have you exit to my left, okay?
Yes.
All right? Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
why aren't you taking care of your 13-year-old son?
First of all, I do take care of my 13-year-old son. The other day, I just took the Wombat some Pampers over there for him.
You took what?
Some diapers.
He's 13. How involved are you in this child's life?
I would be more involved in the child's life if the Wombat wouldn't act like she do.
What does that mean?
I don't never see him.
You don't ever, well, obviously, that's clearly you just said you put him in diapers.
I don't never.
Are you getting him mixed up with your other kids?
I don't never see him.
He moved away.
And I did move. I moved a couple minutes, about 45 minutes away.
You went to go be with the other kids. That's what you did. I got the first baby.
Okay. And you act like $100 ain't enough. $100.
His shoes.
Before you get that $100, what you have? That's extra too, it ain't?
Excuse me. Did you need my help?
I do.
Oh, okay. So I need you to address me
Okay.
and not him.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Okay? So,
This
it-
is too much.
And on top
you
of that,
moved 45 minutes away from your son?
it's really in the middle.
How close are you to your other kids again?
About
This moment is shocking. The father admits he barely sees his son, and then says he brought diapers for a 13-year-old. That one statement completely damages his credibility. It shows a disconnect so big, it's hard to ignore. And from a judge's perspective, involvement matters just as much as money. Right now, he's losing points fast, and the judge is clearly not impressed.
10, 15 minutes.
Okay, so you don't really visit with your 13-year-old then?
He ain't never at the house.
All right, and you just got engaged. How much was that ring you just bought your fiance? $5,500?
You can't look, y'all going on social media just because you see, and trips. Right now, the way thing is, you can go to Miami for $79.
Okay, and you're proud of going to Miami for $79, spending $5,500 on an engagement ring, and you do not even know that your 13-year-old son is not in diapers.
Man,
So that.
Help me too.
everything will be cool if she keep her family out of business.
Okay, what does her family have to do with this?
My family helped
My
out.
mother always bashing me. She always bashing me. Tell her son that I'm for the streets. I'm not for the streets no more. I'm engaged now.
Okay, he's engaged.
And then comes the biggest contradiction. This man admits spending $5,500 on an engagement ring, while only paying $100 a month for his child. That's a major legal red flag. Courts look at how you prioritize your money, and this tells a clear story. You can't claim limited support while making luxury purchases. At this point, it feels like the case is turning against him, fast.
Now he's not for the streets
He is
anymore.
for the streets, Your Honor. When I tell you he's not going to be with her for long.
How do you know?
I know him. I know him. He's
How
not
long
going
were
to
you
be.
all together?
We was together like 6 months.
Oh.
That put me on child support right
But I
there.
left. I left because I realized that he was for the streets. How am I big and pregnant and he got so many ladies? Like, I
How
had
can I
to
be with
go.
somebody that got an OnlyFans?
Oh, okay.
Didn't.
That's
Is he telling the truth though, ma'am?
That's nobody's business. I said I
But
have
I'm for
to
the streets.
hustle. I have to do things to make money because he's not taking care of our son.
Right, but how can you sit there and say he's for the streets and you have a page like that? I don't think you can blast
It's
that.
the internet.
Oh, okay, I got it. So because it's on the internet, it's different from him being out on in the streets.
I have to do what I have to do. My son needs things. I have to get money. I have to make money. We're living a certain type of lifestyle that I have to keep up.
Who is we?
Me and my son.
Yeah, but you said he's going to start.
But then, everything shifts. The mother starts exposing her own situation, and the judge picks up on it immediately. There's a contradiction between how she judges him and how she justifies her own actions. And in court, consistency is everything. Once that cracks, your entire argument weakens. You can feel the balance starting to change right here.
Football and basketball. He's not in it right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know I looked up the prices and stuff and I know how much money I gotta get.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost for football?
The football is $200.
Okay.
Plus all the equipment and stuff, so it's probably gonna be like $500.
Okay.
For one, the team provides the equipment, the shoes.
No, they do not.
Sir, let me
You
ask
don't
you a
even know the
question.
team.
How much money is it that you make? Excuse me? Does she work for you?
No, we all
Because it seems like I need to be talking to her because you cannot focus. She knows more about everything going on with this case than you do.
No, we just
Do you
work
all need to switch places?
No, man.
She need to want to pay child support, do you?
She can.
Okay, well, I need you to sit back there and
I
mind your
don't pay
business. Okay, but you are currently paying, and she has a right to ask for an increase if there has been a material and substantial change. And it sounds like it has.
Now we get into the actual numbers, expenses for sports, clothing, activities. And yes, these are real costs. But the way she presents them starts to feel stacked, almost like she's building the highest number possible. And that's risky, because judges can tell when something feels inflated, and once that doubt enters, it affects everything else you've said.
Because if you've only been paying $100 in 13 years, and you don't even visit with your son like you should, then you probably should be paying more in child support if it increases her expenses. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much is it that you make?
How we talking about weekly, yearly? Because I really get paid by month.
All right. How much you make a month?
So I get paid around what?
How much don't give your son any money?
$100. That's not. I give
$100. And
I
you
give
think
what the court told-
$100? You think $100 is sufficient?
It was at the time. I made it.
How much money were you making at the time?
I was working drive-through at McDonald's at the time, so I wasn't making that much.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. How much were you making at the time?
About
Okay, you didn't want to be here today, did you?
at all.
Okay.
Didn't have one of them.
Right, but I understand your frustration with them, but don't come in here and waste my time. I haven't done anything to you. You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so $8,000 a month. You have 3 kids total. Okay, and you said $200 for football?
I said 500.
No.
Here's the turning point. The father admits he makes $8,000 a month, which clearly supports an increase in child support. Legally, she had a strong case right here. But instead of letting that fact carry the argument, the case gets overcomplicated. And sometimes, that's all it takes. A strong case doesn't fail because it's wrong. It fails because it's presented the wrong way.
You said $200 for football.
And then I have to buy equipment, so I need 500.
Okay, so is what you need or what you looked up?
Son needs 500.
500. What about basketball?
Basketball probably be about 300.
Okay. So that's $800, right?
Yes. I think I'm gonna put him in karate too.
She going.
I just want my son to be in everything. I just want him
It
to be
sounds
great.
like you want to tell me you want to put him in everything so you can get more money off of this man. And I'm sorry, I'm not here to play in your little petty game.
Sure,
And
got
I'm not
50 cent,
going to
baby
do
mama.
that. I'm not going to do that. So you know what I'm going to do since you came here? I'm denying your request and dismissing this case.
Really?
Really, I am. Mhm.
I can't believe this.
Well, I can't believe you came in here to play these games.
My son needs some money.
No, it sounds like you want the money, ma'am. Is there anything further?
You know,
And just like that, the judge shuts it all down and dismisses the case. Not because there wasn't a valid reason, but because it started feeling like a game instead of a genuine request. That's the harsh reality of court credibility can make or break everything. So what do you think? Did the judge make the right call, or did the child lose out here? Drop your thoughts below, and if you want more real courtroom drama where everything can flip in seconds, don't forget to like and subscribe.